It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Wednesday, the 30th of October. I'm Michael Groff. Gorgeous weather out there for the rest of the week and heading toward the weekend. Some high clouds around today, temperatures up in the mid-70s, somewhat warmer over the next few days, but then a pattern change comes in here by the end of the weekend and next week, a return toward cooler and unsettled weather coming into the mix. Yes, we do have some rain chances in the forecast. Obviously, the questions where, when, how much, and how cool will it get? We'll talk about all of it as we dive on in and discuss. First, the almanac from yesterday. 79 degrees was the high temperature, but that occurred at 1 o'clock in the morning. That low of 62, that happened after 11 p.m. last night. Kind of a strange day in that regard. 84 and 60 are the averages for this time of year. Looking outside right now at 11:20 a.m., there are a few high clouds around. We're sitting at 72 degrees at Sky Harbor. Of course, it's still dry. Dew point's 25, humidity 17%, a light wind, and the barometer 30.10 inches and steady. Infrared satellite view out here across the western half of the country shows that system that brought in the cooler temperatures. It's moved off to the east, and we are left with mostly clear skies. We will see, again, some high clouds drifting through here for the afternoon and into the evening hours, but no real sensible weather from any of that. The watch warning map is pretty quiet for us, but we do have some freeze advisories east of us and obviously some wind and some red flag warnings and those types of things, but no real high impact events right this moment. But the convective outlook for today does reveal that enhanced risk of severe storms, level 3 out of 5 around Wichita, Kansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Kansas City. The broader severe weather risk from Texas all the way up into parts of Iowa and Illinois. And as we take a look at the tropics in the Atlantic Basin, things are pretty quiet right now. But we do have an area of interest out there over the Caribbean over the next 7 days or so. The National Hurricane Center giving that zone about a 40% chance of development into a tropical depression or storm during that time. But in all probability, if anything develops, it will stay east of the United States. However, it is still hurricane season. We have to watch these things carefully because anything and everything is possible. So we'll see what happens there. Closer to home, the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix coming up a bit now, between about 1/4 and 1/3 of an inch. And that is because of some unsettled weather that is expected to come in here later this weekend and next week. We'll talk about that and everything else that the future may hold as we take a look at the models, see what's going on. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Trough lifting out across the plain states now. We're left with slightly negative height anomalies here over the southwest, so that still results in temperatures slightly below average. Down at the surface for the rest of the day today, partly sunny sky by this afternoon. And yeah, we'll top out between about 74 to 77 here in Phoenix. And that's just a little bit below seasonal averages, but nothing crazy. And it's going to feel great. Get out there and enjoy it. Tonight, a few clouds around in the evening, otherwise mostly clear. Overnight lows, hey, mid-40s in the cool pockets, low to mid-50s in the urban core. Just another beautiful, crisp night ahead. Open up the doors and windows. Just enjoy it. Tomorrow for Halloween, a nice day. Highs upper 70s, low 80s, mostly sunny sky. And by the time you head out for the trick-or-treating, yeah, we'll still probably be in the upper 70s around 5:30 p.m., cooling to the upper 60s by around 9 or 10 p.m. In fact, probably a little bit cooler than that by 10 o'clock. And so just a gorgeous evening tomorrow night. Then Friday, again, we'll start out mid-40s to mid-50s, high temperatures. I'd say low to mid-80s. This might be the warmest day of the forecast period. As we go to Saturday, we've got troughing beginning to line up to the north of us, north and northwest of us. But the day looks like we'll see just increasing clouds ahead of that system with high temperatures still topping out in the upper 70s and low 80s. Sunday, the system should drop in. Now, the models are kind of split as to how this is going to play out. And we're starting to see we've got about a 50-50 split, maybe slightly, the model's slightly leaning toward a more open wave solution. So we'll watch that. That's the trend on the models right now, this more of a progressive open wave system. And if that does come to fruition, rain chances would be best here across central and eastern Arizona. There probably wouldn't be quite as much precipitation, but still, chances of rain would be with us on Sunday and probably into Monday. High temperatures would head down toward the upper 60s, maybe low 70s for Sunday and Monday. Some snow up in the high country. And nothing overly heavy, nothing overly significant, but some precipitation would be the outcome. Now, if we do see a more closed low, a deeper type solution, which some of our models, some of our guidance indicates, then obviously rain chances might be a little bit better. This system might last a little longer, and we would see temperatures staying cooler for a longer duration of time. But for now, we'll go with upper 60s, low 70s for Sunday and Monday with a chance of showers. Tuesday looks like we'll start to dry out. Temperatures will warm back up a little bit, but still staying below seasonal averages. Here's a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 6th of November. And here comes another trough, another low diving down the west coast. And this one has a little bit further westward trajectory and may even take it out over the East Pacific, right off the Southern California coast. And so if that were to happen, ultimately, that could result in better moisture coming in here and another round of cool and unsettled weather by the middle and latter part of next week. As we go out 10 days, this is Friday, the 8th of November. And that system is lifting on out. Now, the GFS does depict some type of a tropical system over the Gulf of Mexico. We'll watch that, of course, but the GFS likes to do that. So is that going to happen? It's possible. Is it likely at this point? No. But again, it's hurricane season. We'll watch that too. But for us, temperatures would be a little bit below seasonal averages, but we would start to dry out. We'll watch that system that's evolving off to the west of us as well, see if we have another round of unsettled conditions after this. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix. This goes out through the 13th of November. It's off of the GFS ensemble, the mean, up around 1/4 of an inch or so. European ensemble, pretty much the same story, about 1/3 of an inch. Pretty good agreement, but of course there are some members that show no rain at all, so naturally we'll temper our expectations a little bit, but a decent chance we'll see some rain late this weekend and next week. And temperatures off the national blend of models, pretty nice. Look, highs will probably get back up into the low 80s or so, especially tomorrow and Friday, maybe even Saturday, and then cooling off for next week. And they may turn out to be cooler than what's shown here, depending on how those systems evolve over time. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, of course, like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll be alerted. And of course, your comments, questions, suggestions, they're always encouraged. So go ahead and leave those. If you enjoy these videos, if you really, really enjoy these videos, then click that thanks icon below the video, make those monetary contributions to us, or you can donate directly via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is the PayPal address. It's groffshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. Talking about my Michelle, check her out. Check out her videos and everything Michelle related linked up down in the description. Also related to both of us, our streaming station. It's available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music. We have a lot of fun with that. And you can check it out over there at kmgx.com. Or it's also linked up in the description on other avenues as well, like Online Radio Box and Get Me Radio and TuneIn and all that stuff. So give it a listen. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, so greatly appreciated. Please be safe out there and have yourselves a terrific rest of your Wednesday.